MMA boxing talk here. I just wanted to talk about an article I came across. It just came out today, and that is Khabib Nurmagomedov's father was in an interview, and I'll read you what he said. Um, all right. He said, Khabib's father said, "We will not wait any longer than 3 months. We'll wait 3 months, and at the fourth month, we need an opponent." And he also said, "At this moment, it is better for us to fight Tony Ferguson to nail this thing down." In other words, to cement Khabib Nurmagomedov's, number one contender status. Khabib's willing to fight Tony Ferguson, to legitimize his position at number one contender. And of course, Conor McGregor is taking a break till May. He won't be back till May, July of 2017. So this gives Khabib the opportunity to have a fight in between. He said he doesn't want to wait around. He's not going to wait till May. You got to remember Khabib has Ramadan at the end of May. So, but one thing is for sure is that Khabib said, his father said in 3 months, they're going to wait 3 months, and on the fourth month, they need to have a fight. So that would be, we won't count November, December, January, February. They need to fight in March. That's their plan around in March. And I'm happy to hear about this, because Tony Ferguson has done a lot to deserve this shot. Khabib fans, they're going to tear his accomplishments down. But let's be honest here. Tony Ferguson never took 2 years off. During that time, he was kicking everyone's ass. On a 9-fight win streak, Khabib only has 8 fights in the UFC, which really are the only ones that matter. But anyway, I won't get into that. But so Tony has more wins in the UFC, also more fights. But Tony Ferguson, what he did to RDA at high altitude, this is the fight to make. I've been pushing for this fight for a while. It makes sense. I'm glad that the Khabib's camp is coming to terms with fighting Tony Ferguson, and that should happen early 2017. February, March of 2017. I can see them booking that. I had heard about a week ago that I believe it was Front Row Brian said that this fight will happen, and it's a great fight for the fans. The Khabib fans think that Tony is an easy fight for Khabib, and personally, I think Tony is a bad matchup for Khabib, and I just want to see this fight happen, And yes, I'm not the biggest Khabib fan, and I've been called a hater and all this stuff, but the facts are the facts. His resume is not that impressive. The only impressive part about his resume is that he's undefeated. But once you look into his resume, do your homework, you realize that it's not that impressive. This guy doesn't fight all the time. He fights when he's ready. He doesn't fight when he's got bumps and bruises. He'll pull out of those fights. He's known for doing that, just like Jose Aldo. Conor McGregor, he fights through injuries, like he did with the Mendez fight, fought through a knee injury. Tony Ferguson never pulls out of fights. He had fluid in his lungs against Khabib. Okay, that's a fluke accident. He wanted to reschedule and fight Khabib 3 weeks. In 3 weeks from that point, and Khabib didn't want to wait the 3 weeks. And understandable, because he had been out for 2 years, so he needed to get in there. But now they're going to fight. It's going to be a great fight for the fans, and I'm just happy that they're coming to terms, and they're going to give us this great fight. So let me know what you guys think. But very interesting article. Obviously, the interview was in Russia, so I only got the interpretation. And there was 2 sources that came out with it in the last hour. So hopefully this is true. And Khabib does listen to his father. Father coached him for many years, and he is still his coach to this day. I'm pretty sure one of his coaches. And but yeah, so I just wanted to put out a video, give you my thoughts on this. Let me know what you guys think. But I think this is a great fight, and I think it's very winnable for either guy. Because Tony's going to be a hard guy to hold down for, probably 25 minutes, because, this fight is going to be 25 minutes long. I'm guaranteeing it. It'll be for the interim title as well. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Khabib's only one catch is that he wants it to be for an interim title, and that's a no-brainer, because Connor's, he's not injured, but he's taking a break. So that's the time when you put an interim title, and, the winner of Tony versus Khabib will be guaranteed the shot at Conor McGregor. So that's what I want to see. I think it'll happen. Let me know what you guys think. That's it for this one. If you liked the video, subscribe. Check me out on Twitter at MMA Boxing Talk 1. Peace.